on DC News Now.
A brazen ATM heist here in Alexandria overnight. We'll have a first-hand account of what happened next.
The fall cool down is here, but will it stick around for a chilly Thanksgiving? Meteorologist Damon Matson is tracking your forecast. And with Thanksgiving right around the corner, we're stretching your dollar with the best deals on your shopping list. Stay tuned for our weekly grocery price check. Then the nation preparing to transition to the Trump administration and the new Congress. What Americans can expect ahead of January. Also, a delivery driver mishandling Nice Pizza. Stay tuned for a look at the problem popping up across the district.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us with the latest check on the forecast. And Damon, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Mark. Hey, I know you're a fan of some of that chillier air. Were you ready for that? A little shock to the system this morning?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was not, but we dealt with it.
Hey, we've been getting used to the warmth. I can say that much. For the last few days, we've only had a couple of chillier ones. Overall, those temperatures have been elevated yesterday. We saw about that return to the 70s, but it is now breezy and it is now chilly. We're feeling that surge of colder air. Look at some of these wind gusts. They're going to be with us through the rest of the day, occasionally getting up to around 25 miles an hour. And as we go throughout the afternoon, we'll slowly start to notice these winds dying down. Before the moment, with these gusty winds in place coming out of the north, for the most part, that's what's helping to reinforce some of this chillier air, which, by the way, this is about the warmest we're going to get the rest of the afternoon. We have 62 in DC, 61 Waldorf, so you have a few 60s out there, but a large majority of the DMV is in the middle to upper 50s, and that is it. We are not going to see temperatures getting anywhere near the levels we had on our warm Monday afternoon. And there it is, folks. Look at that. The temperatures will tumble as we head toward the 4-5 o'clock hour, and with clear skies and the winds lightening up later tonight, it's going to get much colder. Could we be talking about the coldest night of the season thus far? And will this chillier air continue to stick around? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. A group of guys are on the run after an overnight robbery at a convenience store in Northern Virginia. DC News Now's Candace Cole is in Alexandria with the latest.
We're here at the 7-Eleven on South Whiting Street, where a group of thieves tried to get away with an ATM machine. The incident has left employees shaken and customers angry. Khairuddin Ibrahim was cleaning up outside this 7-Eleven around 2 a.m. when he says he saw a black car full of men scoping out the area before they parked. He said he didn't think anything of it until
somebody came out of the passenger side of the car, and he hit me in my hand like twice and directed me to go to the store.
He said he tried to refuse, but he was unable to overpower the man who told him and a co-worker to go inside behind the counter. Ibrahim then says that's when one of the men pulled out a hammer and a white pickup truck backed into the parking lot.
His friend held a big hammer and they start smashing the window. And they had a white pickup truck, and they were using a chain or a big cable trying to pull the ATM. They didn't do anything on us, but they also took some stuffs from the store, like small cigarettes, rolling papers.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the incident has left customers infuriated.
Very, very shocked. I've never seen this in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, what the wonk.
I'm aggravated. I'm upset that this is happening in my neighborhood.
Now, according to Alexandria police, the suspects got away with one of the store clerk's phones. There's still no word on if they actually got away with any of the cash that was inside of the ATM machine. We will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest updates as we get them. For now, reporting in Alexandria, Candace Cole, DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Candace. Virginia State Police are searching for two cars involved in a deadly hit and run in Fauquier County. This crash happened Friday night in Flippo Lane. Police say that two separate car drivers crashed into a 73-year-old man, killing him. Both drivers kept going. Police say that one car that they're looking for is a silver early 2000s Nissan Frontier. It'll have damage to the front and driver's side. This is a photo of a similar make and model. If you have any information about the crash, you are asked to contact police. Well, take a look at this. This drone video showing a car in a lake in Montgomery County. It happened yesterday morning in Montgomery Village area. Now, the car apparently rolled out of the carport down an embankment and into Lake Whetstone. Now, no one was inside the car, but one person was treated on scene who wasn't feeling well. Staying in Maryland, a driver is killed in a crash involving a scooter and an SUV. Police say that they found Darius Robinson inside of his car. He was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Investigators say that several people from the incident on Wheeler Road in Temple Hills were also taken to the hospital. They're expected to be okay. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. University of Maryland community now grieving John Brown, a legend in College Park, has died. He was 77 years old. Brown was the founder and owner of the iconic R.J. Bentley's Bar and Restaurant. Now, when you walk inside the bar, you see University of Maryland memorabilia, including basketball jerseys from former players. It's a place where fans have gathered for around 46 years to cheer on the Terps. Workers say that they're saddened to lose their friend and someone who meant so much for College Park sports. They say Brown's legacy will live on.
It was definitely a shock walking in Saturday morning. The whole staff loved him with, the bottom of our hearts. He's kindest, greatest fan. I had the pleasure of getting to know him.
Staff at R.J. Bentley say that John Brown's family is in the process of planning funeral arrangements. Well, former Washington Commanders defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio has been arrested for driving while intoxicated. Del Rio is accused of crashing into a stop sign and breaking a fence overnight in Madison, Wisconsin. Police say that he showed signs of being impaired while police arrived, and he was fired from the Commanders back in 2023, and most recently he worked for the University of Wisconsin, who says that he will resign from his current post as senior advisor for the football program. Ward 8 Councilmember Trayon White is due back in court tomorrow morning. This comes as he's facing a bribery charge. Investigators accuse White of accepting $156,000 in exchange for using his position on council to pressure government employees into extending city contracts for violence interruption programs. Now, despite his legal woes, White was reelected to his seat on council with 76% of the vote last week. The committee expected to release its report on this investigation next month. Well, we're stretching your dollar with the best deals on your shopping list. We're talking diapers and eggs and meats. DC News Now's Haley Milon breaks down the details before your next grocery run.
DC News Now can tell you just about everywhere in the DMV, voters told us the same thing. Food just costs way too much money. People have different thoughts on what will bring their prices down, but regardless of how the federal government may try to tackle the prices, we're right here with you, tracking your essentials.
Everyone's feeling it. An AP poll found that 4 out of 10 voters said that inflation was the most important factor for them when voting for the next president. And with holiday meal prep coming up, the grocery bill isn't going to ease up for most families anytime soon. That's why we've been tracking the prices of your grocery essentials all year. 3 stores, Walmart, Giant, Safeway, 10 pantry staples. The cost of eggs is practically a punchline at this point. And at Walmart, a dozen brown eggs rose 78 cents. That $5.54 price tag is the highest we've seen there all year. Even so, Walmart remains the cheapest option for the items on our list. Safeway shoppers plan to get a little creative this week. The cost of our list rose there more than $6, mostly because of meats like chicken breast, pork chops, and ground beef. Happy to report, though, that the cost of avocados is down at both Giant and Safeway this week. All right, parents, let's talk. You're probably trying to save up for your little one's holiday wish list. Let's save you some cash where we can. Target is offering a $15 gift card when you spend $75 or more on wipes and diapers. And Walmart has some good deals on diapers for toddlers. Looking at formula prices, I compared popular brand Enfamil NeuroPro at Target and Walmart. The standard size bin at Walmart is a better buy this week, saving you a few bucks.
And we'll round up all of these DMV shopping deals online too. That's DCNewsNow.com. I'm Haley Mylon. Back to you.
All right, Haley, thank you. Well, Thanksgiving just 2 weeks away, and people are already heading to the store to shop. Families are set to pick up turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and more traditional holiday items. One grocery store owner says that people are already putting in their holiday orders, and now's the best time to catch the best sales.
We definitely have a lot of things for special, and we also have a lot of pre-orders. So we usually have like 4 or 5 butchers in our meat department, and they cut the meat and make the roast according to specifications and how many people each family is trying to feed.
Well, there's also deals already available if you're looking to get your holiday gift shopping done early. Well, it's not every day that people get recognized for their achievements, let alone get an entire Ivy League class dedicated to study your success and its cultural impact. That's exactly what happened to Beyonce. Starting in the spring of 2025, Yale University will offer a class titled Beyonce Makes History, Black Radical Tradition, Culture, Theory, and Politics Through Music. Now, in this class, students will study Beyonce's music from 2013 to 2024 and will be taught by African American Studies professor.